Welcome to the Bad Bosses channel. We are your voice to tell the stories that you cannot. Almost everyone has worked for a bad boss at some point, but many have not told their story. This is their time to shed some light on what their job was really like. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video to ensure you get to hear the head-shaking stories that are yet to come. Tom had been working as an electrician for a construction company for over 5 years. He was skilled at his job and had always been praised by his colleagues for his dedication and hard work. However, things started to take a turn for the worse when he was assigned to work under a new boss, John. John was known for his sense of humor and his love for playing pranks on his employees. At first, Tom found John's pranks harmless and even funny. But as time went by, the pranks became more frequent and increasingly dangerous. One day, John asked Tom to fix some electrical wiring on the top floor of a building under construction. Tom climbed up the ladder to the top floor and began working on the wiring. As he was working, he felt the electricity turn on in the wire, causing him to be shocked, and he lost his balance. He fell off the ladder and landed on the concrete floor below. Tom was rushed to the hospital, where he was diagnosed with a broken back. He was devastated, knowing that his injury would prevent him from ever working as an electrician again. But what hurt him even more was the realization that John's prank had caused his injury. Tom confronted John about the incident, but John simply shrugged it off and said it was just a harmless joke. Tom knew he couldn't work for a boss who would put his safety at risk for the sake of a joke, so he decided to quit his job. As Tom sat at home, feeling sorry for himself, he realized that he couldn't let John's prank define him. He was determined to get back on his feet and prove to himself and to John that he was stronger than any prank. Tom spent months in physical therapy, learning how to walk again and strengthening his back. He also took some courses on business management and entrepreneurship, knowing that he wanted to start his own business someday. After a year of hard work and determination, Tom finally felt ready to start his own electrical contracting business. He found a small office space and hired a team of skilled electricians to work with him. Tom's business quickly grew, and he soon found himself working on high-profile projects all over the city. He became known for his professionalism, attention to detail, and commitment to safety. One day, Tom received a call from John, who wanted to apologize for his prank and for the harm it had caused. John had been fired from his job as a result of his reckless behavior and was struggling to find work. Tom decided to forgive John and even offered him a job as a receptionist at his company. John was grateful for Tom's forgiveness and for the opportunity to work again. He soon realized that working for Tom's company was different than any other job he had ever had. There was a culture of safety and respect that he had never experienced before. As Tom and John worked together, they both realized that the accident had brought them closer together. They had learned to forgive and move on from their past mistakes. They had also learned that safety should never be compromised for the sake of a joke. Tom's business continued to grow and thrive, and he became known as one of the best electrical contractors in the city. He never forgot the lesson he had learned from John's prank, and he made sure that safety was always his top priority. Tom had turned a tragedy into a triumph, and he was grateful for the experience that had taught him to never give up on his dreams. Comment below if you feel this story was handled correctly. Want to share your story of a bad boss? Email us your experience at story@bad-bosses.com.